One fight that did happen on Saturday, what a phenomenal fight. It opened the pay-per-view. It was Alistair Overeem versus Mark Hunt, a rematch of a fight that happened back in 2008. Like in 2008, Overeem won, different way this time, but equally impressive. We're talking to Alistair right now on the phone. Alistair, are you there?
Ariel, I'm here. I just woke up.
Oh.
Still a little bit dazed. I'm still a little bit sick. Not 100% yet. But I'm on the phone. You got me.
Yes.
My girlfriend just handed me the phone. Hey, you got an interview right now. I guess she's on orders from my management team. And here I am. A little bit dazed still. Happy we got the victory. But dazed nonetheless.
Well, I appreciate you joining us, especially mid-nap. Thank you, Alistair. That means a lot. It was quite the eventful week for you, but we didn't know.
Mid-nap. I hadn't even woke up.
So you're still sleeping?
Yeah, this is not my afternoon nap. This is my...
oh, this is your real nap? This is like the sleep.
This is the sleep.
Wait, but aren't you in Miami right now?
Yeah, I got in this morning, but I slept on the plane too. So
okay.
I'm a little bit. I'm still a little bit messed up, I guess.
Okay. Well, again, even more so than now that I know that I actually woke you up from your night's sleep, I appreciate it. Could you tell us when you started to feel sick?
All right. Thursday evening, we ate some sushi.
Uh-oh. Where?
By the way, very bad idea. It was in Bellagio. Good sushi place.
Okay.
Because I really do my homework on that. Where to eat good sushi, good quality. Because I'm, of course, sushi nut, right? 11 years Japan.
Yeah.
So I know good sushi from bad sushi. So did research, found this place, Bellagio. Went there with the team first evening. We were done at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
And nothing going on there still. Went back to a hotel. And then fell asleep. And the next morning when I woke up, I was messed up. And it kind of got worse in the day.
Okay.
And then, it got really bad. I was, you know that when you get food poisoning, you have zero energy.
Oh.
And you're kind of I was just lying down all day. No energy to stand even up, get out of bed. And also time went by fast. I didn't even know. If I look back, I don't even have clear memories of what I was doing. That it was actually okay. So Thursday we ate. Friday was the weigh-in. So Friday morning I woke up. I was all dizzy and this and that, low energy. But we did have the weigh-ins.
You were there.
I was like, yeah. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do this weigh-ins. Big motivator was Mark was saying a lot of nasty stuff about me.
Yeah, did you expect that?
It
felt like it took you you were kind of surprised.
I did not expect that at all.
Okay.
Personally, I like Mark a lot. I mean, I known the guy forever. Do I know him well? No, he's not a good friend. He's not a guy. We don't text. I don't have his number.
Okay.
But it was always okay. And every time I saw him backstage, it was okay. And I respect the guy tremendous. I mean, he came from K1. He's doing the MMA thing now. He fought through adversity, had several losses. He's coming back. He's a veteran. He's an icon of the sport. I love that guy. And I don't know. I was very surprised, but it pissed me off. And I really wanted to fight him. Training camp was awesome. Felt really good during training camp. There was nothing bad or negative or sick or whatever. Training camp was awesome, and I really felt like, hey, fucker, I'm gonna get him.
Mm.
And but the only challenge was I needed to get a little bit more into fit shape, because Friday I was all day I was messed up, and even on the weigh-ins I was like, oh shit, okay, well, let me just put on my angry face.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Yeah, we did a good job, and then Friday evening went to the hospital IV. They gave me some stuff against nausea. They gave me some stuff against diarrhea.
Oh my!
They gave me some. I think against kidney too, but we checked everything with USADA before. Listen, we don't want to get any trouble. We had our troubles. We learned from it. We're not going to go that direction anytime again.
Yes.
So we really did our homework. We had USADA set up, UFC set up the IV. So UFC was in touch with USADA, and we had a TUE. So we went there and took a couple hours, got the IV. Felt kind of a little bit. I was still very weak after the IV, but took some sleeping medication. Also approved. You saw it approved. Slept, and then when I woke up, I was kind of better, but not really. Still low energy. So again, hospital.
Oh, wow.
IV. Again. Yeah. That was a fight day.
Wow. Saturday now. So this is your second trip to the hospital.
Second trip to the hospital, and hardly any food too.
Wow.
Because first I dinner, and I ate a lot. That was like the good dinner.
Yeah.
But then Friday, I didn't eat, and then Saturday I had maybe a couple bites, and maybe 2 yogurts, like really minimal. And then yesterday was Sunday. I also hardly ate. Yeah, yesterday I had 3 slices of pizza.
Wow.
So still messed up, but we did the fight. I felt kind of okay for the fight, and I really wanted to do it. Especially, Khabib dropped, and we had the weigh-ins, and then always after the weigh-ins, we get this motivational speech by Dana, and Dana was pissed because the Khabib fight was canceled.
Right.
And if that happens, then there's not going to be another cancellation. That's just how simple it is. I kept the whole situation for myself. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to make sure I'm in the best shape I can be, and we're just going to go for it. I have a lot of confidence in the team and my training, the work I put in. It's basically after Stipe loss, that was a big fight, big loss. But I didn't stop training. I just went back to the gym and improved on several different things. And I just knew that this is going to be enough. Even if I'm 70%, I can still beat Mark Hunt. So that's what we did. I mean, I after that second trip to the hospital, I was like, okay, fuck, we're just going to go for it. And we did, and
wow,
proved to be enough.
Unbelievable. What a story.
When I look at the pictures, though, you can see my belly is like, I look like a fat guy.
Oh.
I actually had abs. My abs, my waist is actually small, but when I look at the picture, I look like a fat guy.
That's fine. You won. It doesn't matter what you look like, as long as you get the W.
You gotta win, and you gotta win this style, right? That's.
Were you ever close in your mind to saying I can't do this? Was there ever a time where you thought you wouldn't make it to Saturday night?
Well, okay. So my whole thing was I need to peak at the right moment, and I know my body very well. I know my stomach, my gut very well, because you got to know yourself, right? You're gonna know, okay, what if I do this, whatever that. 24 years of training and competing experience. So I knew if I do this tomorrow, because Friday was my bad day, and Saturday morning was my bad morning. But the fight was Saturday evening. And another good thing was I had the first fight on the card.
Yeah.
Right? But the first fight was 7 or something.
Yeah.
So I had to go to the arena at 5.
Okay.
And I knew, okay, if I can get my body good at like 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then even 7:30, and then afterwards it doesn't matter. So focus on that, and I got my body right good at those hours. But if my body was the same as Friday, then then it would not have been good.
Have you ever in your illustrious? Sorry, go ahead.
He wanted, especially fighting Mark Hunt.
Sure.
He wanted to knock. And we don't want that. You don't want to fight him if you're like really, I was dizzy in the head. I was nauseous. Extremely low energy. I had a hard time coming out of the bed. Didn't want to come out of the bed.
Wow.
If you have to put on your socks, it's like procrastinating. Yeah, you got to put on your socks, bro. Wait, give me a couple of minutes. So it was pretty bad.
Have you ever in your career experienced something like this where you were battling? And are you sure it was food poisoning, not some kind of flu?
No, it was food poisoning because it was all in the gut.
Okay.
And of course, I was dizzy and a little headache.
Yeah.
I had it once before, actually. I had it before the Ben Ravo fight.
Oh, really?
That was a little different because, okay, so that was the day before I ate some salad, something, but I kind of felt it. So I felt it going back to the hotel after lunch.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't feel too good. I'm going to sleep. But then, like in an hour and a half, I woke up and my stomach was really bad and I threw up. So that means it's coming out.
Mm.
This food, however, I ate it at like, what was it, 9, 10, and it got done at 11. And I went to the hotel. I didn't feel anything. And then the next morning at 8 in the morning,
Wow.
I felt it. So it's already through the system.
Okay.
Right? You can't, if you're going to throw up, you're not going to throw up the food. It's already in the system. So this was more severe.
Wow.
Definitely more severe. And I'm still knocked out by it because I'm still, girlfriend just handed me the phone. I have no idea where I am. Oh, wait, I'm at home in Miami. Oh, okay. Talking to the nose. I'm at home.
I'm sure there's nothing you'd rather do than sit here and lie down in your bed and talk to me. This is the perfect cure to your stomach pains.
Well, if you don't set me up, we should be fine.
Okay. I never set you up, Alistair. I love you. And so in the actual fight, adrenaline, crowd, lights, camera action, all that, do you forget about your troubles, or are you still not feeling like yourself in the actual fight?
Well, I felt my stomach. And again, you look at the pictures, you can see my stomach is swollen.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like I'm on the Mark Hunt diet, right? The belly.
You look great.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. My belly was kind of hanging out, but no. When I'm in there, I focus on what I need to do. Focus was extremely high. Again, camp was great. Love my coaches. Love my sparring partners. Love Albuquerque.
Mm.
Focus was high. I was ready for this fight, and we pulled through adversity.
And we saw the Uber knees. I mean, those knees were something else. That must have felt good. When you finished him off, he falls down, you walk away. That must have felt so good that you weathered the storm, right? That, oh man, you did it. Even while sick, even while battling, you must have felt great.
Yeah. But that result comes later because I ate some elbows myself. And
Sure.
I mean, I remember the beginning of the fight, but yeah. Then I remember being in the locker room and feeling very good. I was like, hey, I think I won the fight. I feel great. Which arena am I again? The T-Mobile Arena. So yeah, it turned out good. But I would not recommend it. I would not hope it on anybody because it sucks. Food poisoning sucks. It really takes away energy, focus. Again, we pulled through. I had great advice from my team, from my nutritionist teams, how to combat it, and we did what we could.
I know you said that you're not best friends with Mark, but you had a lot of respect for him. Now that it's over, and he still said those things, do you feel differently about him? Did he, in your opinion, cross the line with his comments?
Well, I know that Mark Hunt is a devout Christian. It's not a real Christian thing of him to say those things.
Uh-huh.
It really is not. And even though I understand his hurdles, because his last 3 fights were against guys who pissed hot and this and that. But yeah, I don't know. And what I think too is he should stop being negative.
Mm.
He's being too negative. He should stop for himself. Because if you're complaining and bitching all the time, it's not good. It's not good for himself. So that's all I can say. And I'm sure, he congratulated me for social media. I read that because, of course, everybody's reading everything these days. And my guys are coming to me, hey, he's congratulating you for his Instagram. I appreciate that. I understand his hurdles. Again, I like to be positive, really positive lately, really positive.
Yeah, I like it.
So we're going to keep doing what we're doing, and I don't have anything negative against him. He's on his own battles. Again, he's an icon of the sport. Love his fight style. He's been through wars throughout the years, like me. He's a K1 champ, like me.
Yep.
So I don't know. I still love the guy.
Okay. Wow. That's impressive. So after the fight, as you know, everyone's trying to book you in the next fight. There's Ngannou talk, Derek Lewis talk, all kinds of names. If you had it your way, your perfect scenario, what is it?
Perfect scenario. Okay, so you have the new guys coming up, and that's Francis.
Who you took a picture with, right? Did you guys take a picture after the press conference?
Yeah, I respect him. I read one of his interviews. He really literally came out of nowhere. Immigrated to Paris, and then start doing the MMA, mixed martial arts thing, and came from out of nowhere,
Yeah.
I can respect that story. His motivation is high. Very athletic guy too. And then there's Derek Lewis. He's doing his thing, kind of funny, right? Humor, Ronda Rousey thing, Travis thing. So he's a guy who's coming up. I could see myself fighting him. But of course, ideal scenario. You're asking me. JDS is fighting Stipe.
Yeah.
If JDS wins, the rematch is there, and I think he wants that too, because I am the last guy who. I finished it, and then. Yeah.
I think that's possible.
Want to correct.
Do you think it's an actual possibility that they would book you against him? Since you just fought for the belt not that long ago.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Did you talk to Dana about it? He seems like Dana's a big fan of yours. I mean, I remember there was a time when you guys weren't on the best of terms, but he comes to the press conference, sits next to you. I mean, it was a nice thing to see, I have to admit.
It was a very nice thing of him to come to the press conference.
Yeah.
And again, I did not tell him about the food poisoning.
Wow.
I didn't tell anybody. It was only my assistant who needed to get the TUE for the IV. And then we kind of had to tell what was going on, but other than that, we were not saying anything. And I didn't even tell my coaches.
Wow.
Because I don't know. It just never occurred to me, hey, we're going to cancel this fight. And then on top of that, the Khabib thing happened, and then that was impossible because then it would affect the card. And we all know the show must go on, right? The Khabib fight, Tony Ferguson fight not happening is a big loss already. So we had to step it up, and we had to do it.
Wow, what a story. Unbelievable. So if Dana didn't come to the press conference, would you not have told the media about this? Would you have just pretended this didn't happen?
Yeah, correct. I would not have. I would not have told you. I mean, it happened in the Ben Rothwell top fight too. I didn't. I didn't tell anyone that.
Amazing. I have so much respect for that performance. I mean, it was I thought it was one of your best in the UFC. Would you agree? Kind of weird.
Yeah, it was a good performance.
Yeah.
But to me personally, it could have been a little bit better. Sooner finish.
Sure.
Mark Hunt is a very tough guy, but the flow was there. Techniques were there. The power was there. Everything was there. So to me, it could have been a little bit of faster finish. But on to the next one.
And also, sorry, go ahead.
On to the next one and perform even better then.
You kind of exercise. I interrupted you again. My apologies.
Yeah, on to the next one.
Yeah.
We're going to do even better, and we're going to no more sushi.
No more sushi. And you exercised the demons in Las Vegas because the last time you fought there was against Bigfoot. Now you get to have positive memories. I know you had the Brock Lesnar fight, but it's been a while since you fought in Las Vegas.
It's been a while. I fought in Las Vegas. It was a little bit by chance too. I found it a little bit bad luck. But then visiting UFC 200, I was in the T-Mobile Arena as a fighter supporting the event as a guest, special guest. And I just loved the arena. I just had something special to me. I once had this before, and that was in Saitama Super Arena. I don't know if you've been there.
Yes.
Had that very special feeling. From the first time I was there, and the first time I was there, I think was 2001 or 2002. Just loved it over there. And what happened there? I had my great victories. I think I beat Igor Vovchanchyn there. I had huge losses too. I got my ass kicked a couple of times in Pride. I think against Little Nog and Ricardo Arona, kicked my butt. But I came back. I beat Badahari, K1 rules. That was a huge fight. I mean, millions, if not billions, over the world saw that. And then I finished my career there, my fighting there. I might still even fight over for the UFC, but I finished there winning the Dream Heavyweight Championship belt versus, forgot his name, but it was 90 seconds of fun action, Todd Duffy.
Yeah.
And that was my last fight there. And the weird thing was, when I walked in that arena, 2001, I always had a special feeling with that arena. I was like, hey, something is going to go down there. And it all did. I mean, ups, downs, but we finished strong. We got the Dream Heavyweight Championship, and very, very proud, very happy that I fought there. But the special feeling I had from that arena was always there. And I kind of have similar feeling about this T-Mobile arena thing.
Wow, what a great story! This has been one of my favorite interviews with you, Alistair. It's so nice.
No accusations so far.
What'd you say?
We're keeping up.
Yeah.
We're keeping up.
People thought that we had an issue last week. I don't know what they're talking about. Always trying to create drama. This has been very pleasant. I'm so happy, to hear that you were able to overcome all of this and actually fight and then look great. Can't imagine how you would have looked if you didn't go through all of that 24 hours prior, but it kind of adds to your aura and to your story. So congratulations. It's great to see The Ream is back, the documentary series. I saw the guy filming. We did a little quick interview as well. Always have time for The Ream. And the last 2 episodes have been great as well. So everything's good. You're back on track. You're in Miami. Enjoy the sun, the vitamin D. It's good to be you. And of course, your birthday is coming up in just a couple of months. So life is good for The Ream.
Birthday's coming up May 17. My little daughter Jazz just turned 1.
Wow.
Last Monday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, very happy. She's so funny. She's so energetic. She's so cute. But another big news, we got another one coming.
Oh.
We're going to find out this
week
if it's a girl. My girlfriend is halfway in. She's 4.5 months in now. So.
Wow. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov. Thank you.
Yes, that's great. That's great news.
A lot of good developments, and that's what I mean. Keep things positive. I mean, and I understand the whole Mark Hunt thing, and sometimes you go through a negative stretch, but you always got to keep it positive, man. About the Ream, started with the Ream, new crew. I'm very, very, very happy with the new team doing it. They're very motivated. The quality is up a couple of notches. We switched the color. Okay, so we did 2 episodes now. You can check it out at AlistairOvereem.com.
Yep.
And they go to doc. I'm gonna redo my website because the website is a little bit old now. But the documentary is top notch. It's great. It's cool, and it's a new fresh wind. It's a new style. It's fresh. It's different.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do faster pace of episodes. Going to be a little bit shorter, maybe.
Okay.
So we're going to 20, 30 minutes, maybe 35 minutes, but we're going to do many more. It's like every 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to come with either an item or an episode. Because it's exciting. I mean, listen, I'm not a big fan of myself, and especially I hate it when I hear myself talk. Oh my God, I'm like, please down the volume. But the story is cool. The story is taking you literally Holland, Amsterdam, Dubai, Thailand, Japan, the K1, right? The K1 days, Pride. No, we don't have Pride in the online series, but we have it in the first movie.
Yeah,
which I'm also going to do something with at some point. Of course, US, Strikeforce is in there, and now UFC. And it's been a tremendous adventure. And come check it out. AlistairOvereem.com, docu. Watch 1 episode. You're going to watch them all, and then you're a fan. You have been warned.
I agree. I've called it the best series in MMA. I love it. I'm happy it's back, and I'm looking forward to the episode about this past crazy week in Las Vegas. Alistair, appreciate the time. Enjoy your time off. Enjoy your rest. Again, thank you so much for waking up for us. I can't thank you enough. And most importantly, again, congratulations to you and your wife on the upcoming baby. That's amazing.
Yes, Ariel. Thanks for your time.
Much love. There he is, Alistair Overeem joining us. Big win for him against Mark Hunt last week in Las Vegas.